What it is, mini lads, and welcome back to Negligible WTF out here. And where tonight we're gonna be reacting anything is gonna be going for popular videos, but most of all, we're going for an oldest itself. And this is where the first things that I just came off, and the Formula One things that just mainly that I just already uploaded. So we're gonna be talking about for this straight in 24 hours of Daytona as well. Can I able to make videos? No, we got my first copyright claim as well. So after that, and which is going to be going down for this one. So there are videos we're going to be in there for any of these things. Let's gonna be react to some kind of a Hot Wheels vehicles from the first videos of Negligible, and we're gonna be making for a 3 timelines as well without any of these things as well. So eventually we have got anything as well. So I don't want to get lost by FHRC Brony, but eventually I got anything isn't gonna be making towards for many more details anyway. So we got anything isn't gonna be for such as really bad, and we're gonna be making towards like this thing as well. So we're gonna be getting inside into this thing, and how Wonder is gonna be making more loud things as well. So we're gonna be putting ourselves into a medium volume, and the first video is Tokyo Expressway Madness. And we're gonna be giving ourselves a go. Now let's watch this. So here I am that I just eventually recorded in the old days of Hot Wheels open world. Since I didn't get any 200 miles per hour, since that doesn't matter, and I slightly going anywhere to go around here as well. So this is how we slightly ended up in the beach. And I wasn't able to get around here as many more things as possible. So this is where that wasn't gonna be Brazil pains like this thing. It's only United States. This is gonna be a Tokyo Expressway Madness, and I'm probably that we just gonna be saying around here before some of all of these videos of Negligible gets deleted. I think that I just pressing the nitrox all the way to 250 miles per hour that we didn't absolutely have here. So I just fueling my nitrox off, and the top speed is 257 miles per hour. Now I cannot pretty sure that we're continuing to blast all the way to 300 miles an hour, and then 400 miles per hour into ourselves into the target. And this is how we just slightly ended towards into the city, and we just eventually end up here. So we're gonna be seeing the replay of this thing as well by using of this nitrox, and I'll be gonna be blasting towards that I can hear for the turbo sounds as well. So that doesn't even matter that we're gonna be going inside as well. And it works. We're gonna be playing for this thing, and let's see how it's going to be it as well. So as you can hear the turbo sound of this crazy thing is blasting towards a little bit of one thing, and is gonna be drifting all the way slightly into the target without any continuance of this thing. And I'll be showing you how this is going to be making itself for a highway drive as well. So that I made this video around for its unlimited top speed, and it's really possible to do so. Well then, I was stuck here in back, that I just went slightly back into the highway as well. Now I should be able to get around into the woods, into the deserts, and there's no turning back. I was going endless, and then I just ended up fall down towards to this thing. So I was not able to get around here, so the collectible has found right there and I wasn't able to continue back in towards into the highway itself. And I swear, my Celestia, this isn't gonna be making much more sense at all. So after towards the highway itself, I wasn't able to be slightly going back as well. That was how we ended up going straight fall off to this time, as we might able to skip around for this back all the way to the highway drive. Now we slightly ended up in the desert, and looks like this is where we started to go south, as we turn all the way going back as well. Still keeping on using nitrox, even if it's gonna be making itself for, oh dear, it's gonna be slightly, it's keeping on jumping as well, doing around high speeds and quick saves and smash into other things as well. So I cannot believe this isn't gonna be going into to the highway as well. Now we just slightly returned it back home. Since Christmas, I just gonna be showing you around the highway drive since 2020 or late 2020 as well. I cannot figure it out to get back in towards into the highway, and it must be inside of a Spanish server. Now it's a good idea that we're just never able to be seeing this thing as well. So looks like we're ended up at the beach all the way back here, and the video ends in towards to this thing. I wasn't pretty sure that I just completely jumped out of the vehicle. So the next video will be slightly sound effects. So in this low quality, it's gonna be pretty crazy out here. So but how about for many of these low quality of this video, reaching all the way to 500 miles per hour for its very best time, and the Minecraft TNT explosion as well, that we just already heard about for this thing. And the next thing is going to be blasting towards low quality, crazy like this stuff, and blasted all the way to 330 miles per hour until 500 miles per hour. I don't really think we just slightly gone too long. Pretty still TNT like these things as well. I never felt that we heard about for this thing. If we just gonna be pretty sound of turbo mode and slightly hit at some trees, and it's gonna be waking more insane, and that is a failed attempt. So another attempt is gonna be making crazy things. So we just eventually blasted towards like this thing, and that is how more likely intensely crazy everything is gonna be. I'm sorry, that is just eventually running out of nitrox. Not all of this thing isn't gonna be making more same mistake. We're gonna be seeing the loud sound that we're eventually to do this. And before we're gonna be hearing this, write this as well. Let's just hear immediately once more. And then we just slightly out of some kind of a floaties out here, and then the nitrox is just blasted over here, and then it's gonna be reaching towards to 600 miles per hour. Then there's my outro as well. Finally, we got reaching all over to 600 miles per hour. Finally, that was pretty the best. And then it ended up in the desert, and that was slightly making things fun of. So the third video is gonna be 1 minute and 35 seconds, and then this is exactly how the HD video it was. I'm gonna be escaping for this thing, and that was a pretty fun thing. And like the best things of my life is gonna be a little bit more mysterious as well. Since the end of 2020, the early years of 2021 have just begun. I'll be back towards into Hot Wheels Open World when I just gonna be gaming back as well. And crazy lifestyle of words, and what I just literally blasted around for many more things as well. Ended up in towards into the city and crashed it down towards like this landing. this is where you cause deaths of every kind of people. So anyways, and that way we won't able to end up this video with some kind of crazy things what happened like this thing. So even because of the old TV stuff that we just eventually finishing around for many more of these things as well. So we cannot able to do for a drag race. Likely we said we got putting out some flames as anyways. So this is where it all ends around here. So absolutely, that is going to be the end of this video, and 3 videos are going to be linked in description down below, so you have to like and subscribe for my reaction. And this is going to be Turbo Concept is signing off right now, and probably thanks for watching and for all your support. I'm going to be seeing you mini lads all later at this time. So next time we won't able to react to this channel for a very long time until it gets deleted.